Have you ever thought about how learning English is more than just mastering a skill? It's actually one of the biggest catalysts for personal and professional growth. And today in this video, I want to show you how mastering English transforms not just your communication, but your mindset, confidence, and career. So stay tuned. Hello, it's Francisca from English to Thrive. I am back. I am so excited to be back on this channel, and my wish with this video is so that you can see English as a tool for both personal and professional growth, because it is so amazing how English can make you materialize career opportunities that are coming your way that you so long for. Okay, so if you're excited, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so we can reach even more professionals in the algorithm. So as someone who has used English, since I was a little girl, I struggle with depression, anxiety, and so English has been the tool for me to become the best version of myself, whether it's like through mentorship, through educational resources, or through programs, or just learning the skill. It just has allowed me to grow so much as a person and having the career freedom that I truly want. And if that's something that resonates with you, it has for a lot of my students inside of my program, English Confidence Method. And so before we dive into 3 aspects I want you to learn, write free masterclass below. Write free masterclass, and I will send you the link to watch a masterclass where I explain how I became super confident through going abroad, through doing a master's degree in England, how I use this as a tool to build confidence in myself and to capitalize on career opportunities. Okay, so first, let's talk about personal growth, and more specifically, let's talk about confidence. Okay, so when you learn to express yourself fluently in any language, particularly in English, which is such a power language and the language of every business conversation globally, it's like you gain a superpower. You gain a super skill, truly. And the moment you stop second guessing every word and that you think in English and you start trusting yourself, you develop a growth mindset. It's amazing how you develop a growth mindset. And you realize that even if you make mistakes, they are part of the learning process, okay? So as you can see here, this comment from one of my students inside of the program, she trusts herself more and she doesn't feel shame, she doesn't feel bad, as she understands that perfection is not the goal. Perfection is not the goal. The goal is understanding that in spite of making mistakes, that you can believe in yourself and that you can continue to speak, you can continue to communicate, and that builds such resilience. And the truth is that overcoming language barriers makes you so resilient, because imagine being in a meeting and then suddenly you forget words and you begin to feel uncomfortable, you begin to feel afraid, and then you remember them, or you have tools that make you remember them. Then you feel so powerful, because you're like, in spite of like feeling this discomfort, I have managed to go beyond what I thought I was capable of. And not only that, but you begin to push past your fears, your deepest fears. And so, and not just in English, but in every aspect of your life, because as one mentor of mine once said, how you do one thing is how you do everything else. So when I started working with professionals, one thing became very clear, and it was that it was not only necessarily the English and the language that holds them back, but it's also like the self-doubt, the fear, the overthinking. So when you finally trust yourself to speak, you stop hiding and you stop playing small, which is what's most important. You become really the best version of yourself. So when you develop resilience, it's like every time you choose to speak, even when it's scary, it's like you're building a new identity, right? You're pushing past discomfort, and that identity is confidence. More specifically, English confidence. Particularly, English taught me to face my biggest fears. And when I started doing that, a whole world of possibilities opened up. Like, I started a business, I started working also as an interpreter more consistently, which gave me career freedom. I started making new connections. I even started a relationship, like a lot of things, because if you play small in one area of your life, you are possibly playing small in other areas of your life too, including your career. And speaking about career, number 2 is professional growth. So let's talk about work, shall we? So it is known that English puts your skills, up levels your skills. It puts your resume on the global map. And it's actually what helps you finally lead international meetings, international teams. You become more visible to your employer, and then you're suddenly not playing small in like a international company. You're suddenly traveling, you're suddenly considered for promotions. And in fact, you can see in this comment right here that one of my students inside of the program was promoted and was considered to be promoted because she became more visible, because she trusted herself, and because she became fully confident. And when you become confident, that also affects all the areas in your work. And honestly, professional growth is also about options. It's also about personal freedom, you know? Options like remote jobs, promotions, international clients, higher income. Let's be honest, professional success is not only about what you know, but how you communicate what you know. And English is the bridge to help you do that. So next time you're thinking like, how can I capitalize on that next career opportunity, on that next interview? My top advice would be, don't think of a master's degree. Think about English. Think about how you can up-level those skills, because English confidence skills are not just soft skills. They are power skills. They are powerful skills that will give you that professional fulfillment that you crave as an ambitious professional. So before I get into the third point, I want to ask you, like, what skill have you used apart from English to transform your life and career? Do you have a particular skill? Maybe it's drawing, maybe it's dancing, that has helped you become a better version of yourself? Comment below. Right, and so the third point is expanding your perspective, expanding your mindset. Because if you have the personal growth, you have the professional growth, how do you open yourself up to new opportunities coming your way, right? Because, you know, beyond the job titles and interviews, English really expands your mind. It gives you a different type of mindset. So how? You are exposed to new ways of thinking. You learn from people from all over the world. Like in my case, I've gone to access amazing mentorship from Canadian mentors that have changed my life, that have made me heal so much. And you feel connected, you feel inspired, you feel abundant, you feel limitless. And speaking of that, I do have a masterclass called Confident English Limitless Career. You can find it below. But then that's what happened to me, really. Like, the first time I went to England, I felt something that I hadn't felt before. I felt freedom, whether it's like, it sounds funny, but freedom from my parents. I felt freedom from my own identity here in my city. And when I came home, I didn't feel the same. Like I was expanded, and it had become the yes for me for personal expansion. And I use it to grow, to dream bigger, and now I help others do the same. So truly, English is not just communication, it's transformation. Speaking of, if all of this resonated with you, I truly invite you to book a call or to write below. I truly resonated with this. I want to know what's next. And what's next is our program, English Confidence Method, which has opened up again for spots. This is a program that helps you truly become the best version of yourself in English. It is for ambitious professionals with a growth mindset. Yeah, that's you. If that's you, you're thinking of going from limited and frustrated to confident and fluent so that you can materialize career opportunities in English coming your way, then link is below. Book a call, and I hope that we can have a chat and we can help you reach your goals in English. English Confidence Method is truly an experience where you change how you think, how you speak, how you lead, how you live in English so that you truly can materialize career opportunities coming your way. So take action. Link is below. Alright, so I truly hope that you enjoyed this video. I know I did. I just spoke from my heart, and I hope that it resonated with you. So before we go, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, as we'll be releasing new videos every Friday. Yes, and watch this video about stepping out of the comfort zone in English. Is going to be a game changer for you, and this video on habits for personal and professional growth in English. So I see you in the next one.